Get my son out this. Get my computer out the sun. Too much sun. Let's see if we block sun here. Let's see. Yeah. Gotta switch you guys over here. Perfect. No more sun. Well, still getting a little sun. Da 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 da. Hello. But then this side is kind of weird if I'm looking over here. So I'm gonna move y'all back over here now. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Okay, okay, now sun is this way, okay. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put my little black book there. It's too low. This Vegas sun, y'all. All right, let me try this. There we go. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hope you guys missed me for the last 2 days. Y'all, I was tired. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had all intentions, okay? I had all intentions, y'all, but I was tired. I needed to get some sleep, y'all. Hey. Hi. Good evening. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Dwayne Davis. Hey, Kay. It's okay. You needed yes. Like I was tired, y'all. I think I didn't go to. Well, I didn't go to sleep for almost 48 hours, and I was tired. I had to get some sleep, y'all. I had to get some sleep. Hey, Tony. Hey, Poochie. Yeah, I need to get some sleep. I'm glad you guys understand. Okay, but it's time for us to get back to work. All right, time for us to get back to work. Okay. As always, y'all, I love to make sure that you guys have everything that you guys need to be successful along your journey. Okay. So, as usual, we'll take anytime you guys have questions, I'll be teaching. If you guys have questions, I guess it is teaching, like educating, right? So, if you guys have questions, feel free to fire off your questions. You can ask your questions now if you choose. Okay. You can ask your questions now if you choose. Hey, Sandra. So, guys, first thing I want to know is how long have you guys been in business for? How long have you guys been in business for? 1 year, 2 year, 5 months, 6 months? Hey, Hope. How long have you guys been in business for? Drop 2 years, okay. Yasmin says she's been in business 2 years, okay. Yasmin, what type of business do you have? Okay, so a lot of 2 years. Okay, 2 years, 2 years. Okay, I love it. I love it. So 2 years in November. Or you got a business birthday coming up. Just started. Okay, Yeezy says she just started. Okay, all right. So we got some just started. We get a lot of 2 years. Well, 3, but I did short-term rental and Toro. Okay. I like that. So for everybody who's been doing business, even with the ones who are just starting, right? But for those of you guys who have been doing business for 2+ years, this is a small number I'm giving to y'all, small number. Do everyone who have been in business for 2+ years have at least $20,000 worth of business credit? That's a small number for 2 years, y'all. For 2 years, y'all should be in the 100,000s, okay? But for those of you guys who've been in business for 2+ years, do you guys have more than $20,000 worth of business credit? Okay, that's my first question. So drop in the chat, yes. Somebody said no, ma'am. Okay, and you've been in business for almost 3 years. Okay, no judgment. We're gonna work through that today. Okay, we're gonna work through that today. Okay, so no, you don't have at least 20,000 since you've been in business. Okay, Ashley said no. Okay, so So for those of you guys who've been doing business, right? And you've been doing business for okay, now I got a little shadow over here with this one. Fix these lights, y'all. This vague, like this, the sun comes in wherever it feels like coming in, okay? It comes in wherever it feels like coming in, okay? Okay, after following you, I had to do a lot of changes. I am sure, Dwayne, but here's the thing. At least you making the changes. Some people follow and don't even make the changes. Okay. So you should be very proud of yourself that you're following me, but you also made the changes. That's all that matters is you guys making those changes. Okay. So for those of you guys who are not making at least, well, don't at least have $20,000 in business credit, I would love to know why, right? Is it because you don't know? You didn't know about business credit before. You don't know how to build business credit. You keep getting declined for things. I would love to know why you guys don't have at least $20,000, at least, right? And $20,000, like I said, is a small number, but at least $20,000. I would love to know why you guys don't have at least $20,000 worth of business credit and business funding, right? And the reason I ask that, because there's so many different opportunities for us to be able to get things for our business, to be able to build business credit super fast. And we're in 2024, okay? Because my business is not structured right. Okay, Ashley, that's a big one. That's a big one, Ashley. If your business is not structured right, I can understand that. Okay? I definitely understand that. So Ashley, we got to get you structured properly. Okay. We definitely got to get you structured properly, because in order for you guys to qualify for the funding, build business credit, somebody said fear. Well, why you have fear? Elaborate on that for me a little bit more. Elaborate on the fear for me a little bit more. I'm just learning about business credit. Thank God for you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know. I followed that also. Let me see if you're talking to somebody else, if you was talking to me. What did you follow? Hey, coach, I have a passion project. Ooh, starting a private ambulance company. Is that going to be rough to get funding? And should I work on funding with the other business first? So what's the other business, Corey? So you have a passion, also like your main business. So outside of your passion project. So Corey, I actually tell you what, it's not going to be hard to find funding. It's actually going to be easier. Let me tell you why. There's a lot of companies right now that's giving out funding, especially like grants, giving out grants for specific type of things, right? So for instance, you're doing something for the community, right? Because you're looking to do an ambulance company. So you're private ambulance services. So you can connect with senior citizen homes. You can connect with hospitals if you choose. You can connect with what some people call the people who do the surgery people. Like you can provide transportation for their people, the ones that got to be transported. So there's a lot of different things. And I also just started learning about those, and I got a lot of those now through different funding options. But they will actually fund you faster. Outpatient surgery. Thank you. Yep. So outpatient surgery. So look into, what was it? It was Hub. It was, dang it, it was Hub. I'm gonna remember, and I'm gonna tell you in a little bit, right? But you will actually get funding faster because of the type of business that it actually is. So no, it's actually not hard to get funding at all. So many people need that and will fund you just for that. Lack of business knowledge for funding. Okay, that's honest. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Okay, let's see. Can I update my LLC to my virtual address? Ashley, so first and foremost, you should not be using a virtual address. You should be using a corporate address. Not making time to structure my business is holding me back. Y'all Y'all got to make the time, right? Because everybody said we don't have time, but all of you guys who don't have time, do you sit back and watch TV? If you sit back and watch TV, you got time. Okay. Even while you're watching TV, you could be working on your business. I do it sometimes, and I'm not even a TV watcher, but certain times I have to have like a sound in the background where I'm like sitting and I'm working on my business. Um, don't do me like that. Yeah. If you got time to watch TV, you got time to structure your business. Okay. Make the time. Um, I'm going on 3 years in October. Okay. Don't know anything about business credit until I followed you. Until I followed you, opened my eyes to a lot of things. Oh, okay. That's good, right? Um, but as long as you have the information now, just implement the information. That's really, really good. Let's see. I have stopped doing other stuff and have not followed my dreams. Yeah, that's a big one. Yep. So y'all gotta make up y'all mind, right? So you'll notice with a lot of entrepreneurs, there's no plan B, especially like the real entrepreneurs. If you want to look at plan B is more like, us getting into investing and things like that, but there's no plan B. This is what we do. This is our business, right? So we got to make the time. Um, but you also have to step out on faith to be able to do that, right? Step out on faith in order for you to make the time to actually do some stuff for your business. Let's see. I appreciate you. Of course, you're welcome. Coach, I started a business under my daughter's name, and on the IRS document, it has her name listed as a member. Should that be on there? So she's a member of the business, yes. So you have to be on there. She has to be on there. It's the same exact thing with my daughter's LLC. She's on there. I'm on there until she turns 18. Obviously, I plan on starting Friday. Okay, as long as you start. Now I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna put a hey Siri. Put a reminder in my phone to follow up with Shante on Friday that she started structuring her business properly.
Okay, I added it.
Thank you, Siri. So Siri gonna remind me, okay? Let's see. Literally laying here watching. Exactly. You see, literally laying. Siri is definitely messy. Absolutely. Somebody said literally laying here watching TV. I hope I hopped up right. Grab your computer. So y'all can still watch TV until like you kind of break those habits and get on your computer. Start implementing this stuff. Like go through the book. Like, okay, she said this, but you're watching this show. Okay, that's cool. Oh, stop for a second. Watch the show. Let me implement some stuff in my business. You can, if you have time to watch TV, you have time to structure your business properly. I need help with obtaining a corporate office. Okay, so who's that? Bankruptcy 2020. You need help obtain a corporate office. Are you looking to actually purchase like an office space or rent an office space? Or are you looking just for like a corporate address to put on your corporate documentations? Okay. What's good, Queen? I'm good. How are you? Or like what Tiffany Haddish be saying, I'm successful. How are you? How can I get a corporate address? I just purchased a virtual address with Regis today for the next 6 months. So Ashley, right? So with y'all, sorry, 1 second, y'all. Hello. Hey. Oh yes. So I'm waiting for that tire. It's coming on Friday. The front driver side or passenger side, right? Yeah. So the inside, it gotta be the passenger side. Yes. So I have it from Discount Tire. They ordered for me already. Will be here on Friday. Yeah. Thanks. Bye. My bad, y'all. I'm literally handling all type of business. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh, corporate address. So actually, you have to make sure that Google the address right now, Ashley. Google the address right now and let me know if you see virtual address. If you see virtual address, that is a problem. What you want to do with Regis is, because Regis is still a company that I recommend, but you still have to do a search on the address, right? So what you want to do at Regis now is that you want to reach out to them and let them know that, hey, you try to open a bank account, but the bank is flagging the address, is not allowing you to open the bank account with the address because it's saying it's a virtual office space. I found another address that's not flagging me. I would like for you guys to switch this address to this address, and that should not be a problem. Okay. If they give you pushback, you want to let them know you will have to end your contract 6 months or no 6 months. Okay. Because if it's not a good address and it's flagging you, then that's a problem. But you want to position it like the bank is telling you no, right? um, Let them know that you're also trying to build business credit, and the vendors are telling you no. They're telling you no because the virtual address, right? So Google the address and see if it comes up as a virtual address. If it does not come up as a virtual address, then it's fine. So the reason why I said we no longer say virtual address, we say corporate address. So in a way, it is a virtual address. But the problem now is that too many people are saying virtual address versus corporate address, right? So when you say virtual address, or when you look up the address and it says virtual address, you guys are like, okay, I'm good. I'm good to go, right? Versus when you look up the address, it should say co-working space, it should say office space. That's what it should say. It should not say virtual address. So that's the difference. Okay. No, let's see. No, just need help with obtaining a corporate office. Did I read that already? I did. No, just for my corporate documentation. Got it. Got it. So bankruptcy, you got a few options. Same exact thing like I just told them right now. Find an address, Google the address, make sure it's a good address, make sure it's coming up as a co-working space or as an office space. If you still are having trouble and you really need help, we now have in the Bosses Build Business Credit ebook, which is on my website. My website is called bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com. Okay. If you go on the ebook and you purchase the business credit ebook, it now has verified address in all 52 states. Okay. So instead of you doing the work, we already did the work for you. But if you want to do the work, go online, look up some company address, make sure it shows up as office space or co-working space, no virtual address. Okay. Or you can go to our website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and you can get our ebook that has 52 states of approved addresses. Okay. She said, I saw it. I'm getting it tonight. Okay. No worries. I am a mobile business, so it's just for my corporate file. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. I love that strategy, coach. You're welcome. Hey, I caught the live again. Finally. Yes. Hey, Lala. Um, it doesn't. It doesn't. It says office space. Yeah. So Ashley, as long as it say office space, you're good to go. Okay. So you want to also switch your language, Ashley. You want to stop saying virtual address and you want to start saying corporate address. Okay. I still haven't been let in the Facebook group yet. What Facebook group are you referring to? Which Facebook group are you referring to? Y'all, so all of the Facebook group has a disclaimer on it that tells you guys that due to the number of people that's coming in, that it usually takes a little bit of time for us to get through everybody, okay? But either way, my team will get it handled, okay? I also purchased a toll-free number, but I think I should have, but I think I should have did Grasshopper because it's not ringing. It's going straight to voicemail. Yeah, you want to call that company and yeah, figure out why it's not ringing. Okay, figure out why it's not ringing and figure out how you can make it ring. Okay. Bosses Build Business Credit EIN only. Yes, Bosses Build Business Credit EIN only is a free group, y'all. We have hundreds of people that try to join that group a day, so you have to be patient. Okay, be patient. Um, let's see. I just bought the 5-day vehicle challenge 2 hours ago. Okay, congrats. I also have the credit building ebook. Do I need the Sam's Club ebook, or is it covered between the two as far as profiles? Let me read that again. You just bought the 5-day vehicle challenge, okay, 2 hours ago. Congratulations to you. I also have the business credit ebook. Okay, great. Do I need the Sam's Club? So Sam's Club does not have an ebook. We don't have an ebook. They say congratulations over here too. Sam's Club does not have an ebook. That is a course. Okay, it's a master class. So let me correct that first. Or is it covered between the two as far as business profile? So are you asking if Sam's Club is covered? If you're asking that question, the answer is no. The two things that you purchase is exactly what it says. Getting business vehicles has nothing to do with Sam's Club. Okay, getting doing the business ebook. The business ebook, however, covers, yes, building business credit from tier 1 to tier 5, knowing when to get approved for Sam's Club cards, right? Um, so if that's what you're asking, the answer is yes and no. All right. Sam's Club is Sam's Club. We focus just on Sam's Club. Okay. Still talking about business structure, different ways for you guys to get funding in there. We have the tiers. We have a whole bunch of different vendors. So that's two separate things. Okay. What if I started a sole prop? My FICO are all 700 plus. So hey, Sarah. So sole prop is not a business, okay? Now, if you have a single member LLC, so sole member, that's different. But I want you to understand the difference if that's what you're asking me. So a sole prop is not a business. A sole prop falls back on you. If you have a single member LLC, that's also two different things, okay? So be clear with me. I want to make sure. As far as your 700 credit score, first of all, congratulations. Now, we do not use personal credit in this community. Do I understand personal credit? Absolutely. Okay. Do I talk about personal credit? Absolutely not. We do not utilize it in this community. Okay. I mean the course. So Sam's Club is Sam's Club. Vehicles is vehicle. Ebook on building business credit is ebook on building business credit. Okay. Now, are you going to find some of the information that's sort of the same on certain things? Absolutely. But are other things going to directly target what it is that you're looking for? Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. What I need, I have a new LLC with 3 trade lines. What do you mean? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need for what? I believe I'm in tier 2 now, but when I applied for Home Depot Net 30 card, they wanted me to PG and I didn't get approved. Yes, because Home Depot has changed. We went over the changes on Home Depot. Home Depot now wants you to actually fill out an application, or you need to go into the store, y'all. Go into the store so that people can see y'all faces. Okay, their process has changed. I did use my EIN number first for the personal guarantee section, but they told me they couldn't pull information. Oh, got it. So yes, they're looking. So you also have to understand why they're looking to pull, right? Did they say for verification purposes only, which is something totally different? So you guys have to understand what these people are asking for. And you never want to put your social in place of your EIN, right? You just want, if you fill out a paper application, you want to cross that out. You want to cross it out so you're not like filling out the information incorrectly. But why did they ask you for that information? That's a whole different topic. Let's see. Yes, it's a money gun for me. It's a money gun for me. Thank you. Thank you, Shante. Let's see. Okay. Should I update my registered agent, my title of business from manager to president? Yes. So again, if you have an LLC, you should be using the title manager. Yes, manager. Sorry. If you have an incorporation, you should be utilizing the title president. Okay. So it depends on what your business is registered as. Okay. Hey, Miss West, how are you? Let's see. Hey, Miss West. Hey, Coach. You said we really on need. Hey, Coach. You said we really on need the office space. And I'm sorry, Corey. You have to rewrite that. To purchase from you. To purchase from me what? Let me see. Oh, what do I need? I have a new LLC, or the purchase from me. Well, that's completely up to you, Tammy. So you will have to tell me what you're looking for, and I'll be able to guide you. Not just say, "Hey, yeah, go buy." No, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, so since I would like to purchase your 5-day vehicle challenge, but I'm a little scared. So easy. Okay, I love that. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment. Okay, no judgment. Now, I would love to know why you're scared. Okay, tell me why you're scared. While you're telling me why you're scared, I will explain something to you. The 5-day vehicle challenge, oh my gosh, this here is like, the 5-day vehicle challenge is for every type of business. Okay. We have people that have different levels of business, right? No personal, no paydex score, brand new businesses, established businesses. You just have to do the work, right? So I tell people all the time, like, do it scared. So when I initially got into the field that I'm in right now, I quit 2 full-time jobs, y'all. Oh my gosh, let me fix this. Ooh, trying to be comfortable, y'all. So I had quit 2 full-time jobs, right? 2 full-time jobs, working them 2 full-time jobs, I think for like 2 or 2.5, 3 or something like that, right? Was I scared to quit my 2 full-time jobs and go into entrepreneurship? Absolutely. But I knew it was time, right? I did it scared, but I did it anyways, right? So that's actually a quote, Shante, we can use on Instagram tomorrow or something. Do it scared, but still do it, right? But yes, so I totally understand it, right? And that will have to be a decision that you will have to make for yourself. All right. But we are here to support. So if you're looking for support, you're looking for community, we are here. Okay. Because I don't want to purchase it and it's not aligned with where I am. I would like um, I would like to let you. You know what? I agree. I agree, and I like that. I would like to let you know what I have done so far. So easy. Listen. I agree with you 150%. If it's not aligned with what it is that you're doing, then make that decision for yourself. Absolutely. Do things that's aligned with what it is that you're doing. One thing I do want you to keep in mind when it comes to business vehicle, as somebody who is the manager or the president of a company, you are allowed to take maximized deductions, right? So again, I told you guys when Aaron came and he said some keywords. He said individual pay taxes, right? Corporations take deductions. So if you have a business, keep in mind that it's still a deduction. You need a car to get around, right? Why utilize your personal car? I don't know if you're using a personal car, but I'm just giving an example. Why utilize your personal car and you're paying $300, $400, $500 in insurance when we paying $90 in insurance for our cars, right? That's a big difference. Let's just say $100 a month versus the insurance that you guys are paying for, that you guys are paying three, four, $500 a month for insurance on a car, right? And we still get to maximize our deductions. So there's so many different ways as to why you as the president or you the manager should have a vehicle under your business. Even if you're utilizing it for personal needs, right? When I say personal needs, as the president, as the manager, you have to, like, different times you're going to end up going to dinner with potential clients, right? So you're utilizing the car to go to dinner. That's a write-off. So you're writing off your gas, your food, your everything, right? Then you're also utilizing the car. You want to go to, let's say, a Raiders game, right? You want to go a Raiders game because you know it can bring you connections. That's a write-off. Because I'm going to it for business purposes. Okay. You go to your family backyard. You have a family cookout, right? Your family say, hey, come on down, Yeezy. Let's play some spades, okay? And you're out there playing spades with your family. And then you start talking to your family about business. That is a write-off, right? So many different reasons why a vehicle under your business will benefit you versus having a personal vehicle that does nothing for you, okay? When I say align, I really mean want to make sure I haven't done what's being covered. you haven't done, what's being covered. I have been watching you for a long time, taking notes. Um, Let me see. When I say align, I really mean want to make sure I haven't done what's covered. Are you referring to like structure wise? Because it's not just about structure in there. It teaches you how to deal with the dealership, best type of insurance. So shoot, I might have done a lot of what's covered. So listen, Miss Yeezy, right? You could have, right? The difference here is that it's not just about doing a lot about what's, because I'm sure you probably have, right? But the difference here is that you actually have community, you have family, people who's guiding you along the way. You know how to deal with the dealership. We have script. Those are not things that I talk about publicly like that, right? The structure part, possibly. But the structure part is a huge part of getting vehicles under your business, but there's still different aspects to it. You want to make sure that you have the proper insurance. You want to make sure that your like you said, your business is structured properly, but you want to know how to deal with the dealership. You want to know what to say to them. If you have a question, you might say, hey, I'm at the dealership right now, can somebody stand by in the group? This is what the dealership is saying. So you get that support that will drive you to get what it is that you need to get. So if you're talking about structure wise, you're probably absolutely right, because I talk about structure all the time. But the vehicle challenge is not just about structure. It's more than just structure. It's 10 different videos, right? 10 different videos. So yes, you might have done what it came to structure wise. And if you think you're ready, just go to the dealership. Don't even do it, right? But in the event, we are here to support you along your journey. That's the difference. Okay. Um, Yes. Okay. So I'm a part of the community forever. Yes, you're a part of the community. It's a lifetime. You have the vehicles for a lifetime, and you're part of the community forever. Absolutely. Unless you do something to violate the community rules, then that's a difference. Okay. But the community is free. So, but you have it for a lifetime. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Um, I'm getting all of these pointers from your ebook, The Business Structure. Absolutely, absolutely, Ashley, absolutely. Thank you for clarity. You have been the goat. Yeah, I really thank you. I'm just Patrice. When it comes to building business credit, I'm just sad that I started off as a sole prop, so I didn't know how to change. I understand, but it's okay because we all start from somewhere, right? When I started, I was an LLC. My accounting team switched me over to an S corp, right? When I started too, a lot of the things that I know now, I didn't know then as well too. But at least I started and started making those changes. As long as you guys start and make those changes, that's what makes the big difference, y'all. You got to make the changes, okay? Don't just sit back on it. Hello, I'm finally got through and bought the the car challenge package. Now what do I do? Now what do you do? Go watch the video. Silver. He said, what do I do? What do you mean? What do you do? Go sit down and watch the videos. Make sure you join the Facebook group, because the Facebook group is also important. It was the what do I do for me. um, they told me they needed a personal guarantee because my business isn't 3 years old, or my business credit. Who told you that? And again, are you following my blueprint? A lot of y'all love to get on these lives and tell me about other people that you guys have worked with. Other people don't have nothing to do with me. Okay. Also, inside of my 5-day vehicle challenge, we explain that to you. You're going to get things like that. If you're in the 5-day vehicle challenge, you know how to go past those steps. Okay. When the dealership come back and say, we decline you, we want a personal guarantee. We don't personal guarantee. That's not the only dealership, right? So if you're in the challenge, and I don't want to judge you, right? I'm not judging you. But if you watch the videos, this will not be a question that you ask, because we show you how to bypass that. We move on to the next, okay? Plain and simple. We tell you how to deal with the dealership as well too. That's also another thing, y'all. Knowing how to deal with them when they tell us things like this. A lot of y'all are not showing up as the experts, and this is why they're taking advantage of you guys, okay? Hi, does Shell make you PG for your gas card? It makes you PG if you're not ready for it. Okay. Remember, Shell is a tier 3. Tier 3, okay? It makes you PG if you're not ready for it. Oh, thank you, Miss West. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yep, I caught another live. Yay! Hey, Lisa, welcome back. I want to build business to get funding. Okay, absolutely. It's about structure, business structure. Thanks for all the information. You're welcome, Miss West. You're very, very welcome. Thank you. Um, Sounds like my story currently. Yep. Hey, what should you use besides the word beauty far as a business name so it won't appear to be high risk with the state? Yep. So you can utilize what's your name? Lisa Rosie. You can say Lisa Rosie Enterprises. Just that simple. Unique name, right? Lisa Rosie Enterprises LLC. Okay. Um, Do it scared, but still do it. Yes, that there you go. There goes the quote. Do it scared, but still do it. Okay, that's gonna be our next quote that y'all gonna see on my Instagram. I have been working for myself for 7 years, and I'm just starting to do it the right way. No, listen here, Ashley. There's no fault with that, right? There's some people that's been doing it for 20 years and still not doing it the right way. As long as you come somewhere along the line and you start actually learning, that's what makes a difference, y'all. We can go 10, 15 years without knowing something, and then one person come and tell us something that changed our whole business model. Now we went from making 6 figures to 8 figures, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And this is not the community for judgment. This community is all about support to help you guys along your journey. Point blank, period. Okay. So as an LLC, your title of business is manager, not president. So preferably, yes. So Lawful and Associates, which is a compliance business that deals with LLC compliance in the event. So like this book, right? Everybody should have one of these, okay? It's called your corporate kit. Let me see if y'all can see it here, right? It's called your corporate kit, right? Everybody should have one of these. I have 9 of these. What this does, it protects me in the event of a lawsuit, right? So first thing I have in here is my corporate seal, okay? So I have my corporate seal inside of here where I can just, seal legal documentation. Let me take out the actual seal. Right? My corporate seal. You guys ever went to a bank and you saw them put the corporate seal on certain documentations? You ever went to a lawyer and the lawyer put a corporate seal on certain things? So this goes hand in hand like this. Okay? So if I want my legal documentation stamp, right? My legal documentation, it comes with my corporate kit. I never know how to take this thing apart. I always know how to put it together. Let's see, how do I? Okay, whatever, right? It also comes with, this book is too big to pick up, so I'm just going to take pages out. It also comes with my minutes, okay? Minutes. If you guys are operating a business, everybody should have one of these. This is the one from my daughter's business, okay? She started this business about almost 3 years ago. She has built business credit for it and everything. But she also have this. So in the event she wants to get vehicles, she want to get business credit cards, anything, she has a minutes where as the board of directors, so even if you're a single member, you are also elected as a board of director because you're a single member, okay? You have to have quarterly, yearly meetings or whatever saying that the business has allowed you to get vehicles under your business, right? So you take this, you record it every year, you're good to go, okay? In the event of the IRS taps in and say, knock, knock, hello, how are you? Ms. Jordan, we see that you have 50 vehicles under your business. Can you tell us what's happening here? Absolutely. Here you go. I sat down with my business on April 24, 2022. My business allowed me. Okay, Miss Jordan, well, thank you. Have a blessed day. You have a blessed day as well, ma'am, right? So besides that, now it also has Your articles of incorporations. I'm not going to take out all these pages. I'm going to take out one. Articles of incorporations, okay? This needs to be filled out. A lot of you guys do not have this filled out as LLCs or whatever, okay? This needs to be filled out. This is an important part of the kit. This is an important part of the kit, okay? It needs to be filled out, y'all. Now, it's a lot more pages in there for that, but I'm just trying to show y'all a brief overview, okay? We have our operational agreement. Remember we talked about operating agreement? Because a lot of you guys are stuck on, well, if I'm doing Torah, I'm doing short-term rentals, how do I put that under my business? It's called operating agreement. You are Lisa Brown Enterprise LLC. Lisa Brown Enterprise operates as blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares how Lisa Brown operates as long as Lisa Brown paying her taxes and making money. But Lisa Brown is overthinking where it's like, well, I'm doing Toro, I'm doing Airbnb. How do I operate that under my business? Lisa Brown has an operating agreement. Lisa Brown sat down with her business on September 6, 2024 and said, we're going to operate the business this way. Lisa put her operating agreement in the book, right? We have more minutes, right? So minutes that's needed for your business. Super important. Shantae Davis Enterprises. Yeah, Shantae, I love it. Okay, I love it. Have you guys ever seen one of these? Information is filled out. Protection, right? This allows myself and my daughter to operate this business where if we have to sign off on something, right? We have permission. I own stocks, she owns stock, right? This one is hers, okay? She's a member of the company. Protection, y'all, legal protection for y'all business. A lot of you guys are not focusing on the legal protection of your business, okay? I have my stock certificate, she has hers. Have you guys heard of your membership list registry? Membership listing registry, right? Protection, okay? Now, what does this say? How did we get into this business originally, okay? Originally, what happened here is that I put in cash in the business, okay? My daughter put in time in the business, right? This is our contribution to the business. Come on now. Come on now. I need y'all to keep up. Your black book. I have 9 of these that protects my LLC. Every time we do a meeting, we put it inside of the book. It protects my LLC. Every time I get a car, put it inside of the book. The business allowed me to do this. Okay? So as far as your title of your business, okay, I answered that already. So, ooh, y'all. Let me see, where can we learn all this about your corporate process? So, y'all, Extreme University just launched. I told you guys about Extreme University, okay? The book, the black is the bylaws, all of that. You got your bylaws, everything in there, okay? Yes, what I was saying, Extreme University just finished. We just launched it. Extreme University teaches you about proper corporate process, right? We had the owner of Laughlin, or the chairman, excuse me, of Laughlin come in, and he did a whole 45 minutes presentation for you. Oh, it was an hour presentation for y'all. Extreme University is fully up and running, building business credit, buying properties, buying vehicles, corporate process, business structure. What else do we do? Funding, business credit. Ooh, so many different things that we did in there. Liquidation, right? In the Extreme University. Extreme University is ready to go. So for all of you guys who've been asking me about Extreme University is up and running and ready to go. Okay? We are ready to go. Trademarks. Thank you. Trademarks. We talked about trademarks. Would you build a business? Excuse me, would you build a house on land that you do not own? Of course not. Of course, you're not building a business on land that you don't own. We talked about trade. Oh, we talked about grants, y'all. We talked about grants. We have Renee come in and she laid the foundation for y'all on how to get grants. She also give you guys options of how to apply for grants then and there, y'all. Then and there, right? Funding your business utilizing AI. I told y'all when I launched my business credit blueprint, I was going to go ham. And that's exactly what I did. Okay. So the Extreme University is up and ready to go. Okay. Where's the university access link? bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and you go under courses, and the Extreme University is ready. All right. Bosses Build Business Credit, go under courses, Extreme University. I have an LLC, but they still consider my business as a sole prop. So who's that? Lavish Family. It's a difference. You have a single member LLC. That's what they consider. So that okay, so there's two different types of so-called sole props. Some of you guys operate sole props where you have an EIN, but you have no business for it. That is a sole prop because everything falls back on you. Okay. Or you may not have an EIN and you operate it as a business. That's not a business. It's a sole prop. Lavish Family. I want you to be very clear about what you're putting out there. You are not necessary. So the sole prop that falls back on the personal side is not your category. You have a single member LLC. And that's also another way to utilize it. But make sure you're giving people the proper information. Don't go tell people that you're a sole prop. Okay. Sole prop is very, very different. Okay. You have a single member LLC is what you have. All right. This phone is so dying. Let me put this on the charger. Okay, great. All right, y'all got a whole lot of questions over here in YouTube, but don't worry, I got it. Let me see. Home Depot said because my business wants 2 to 3 years. Because my business wants 2 to 3 years. Business credit. My experience is 504. Paydex is 80. What are they saying that you need 2 years in business? So let me tell you something, Mr. or Mrs. Nelson. You sitting on this live here. What if I said to you right now, let me find a good example. All cell phones with T-Mobile is free for 30 days. Would you believe me? I'm sure you would, right? This is what keeps happening with you guys. Every time one person, okay, we got millions of people. One person tell you something, you take it and you run with it. You go to the dealership, one dealership, and the dealership said, oh, you don't have enough business credit. Now you come on the lives and you're like, oh, they declined me because I don't have enough business credit. How many dealerships you been to? You been to one? And that's what they told you? Because I just went to one 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and they told me the same thing. And I have almost $1 million in business credit. But then I went to another one, and guess what? I was approved for 2. Y'all have to stay the course, y'all. Every time somebody say something to y'all like, oh my gosh, they said no. Okay, move on. What's next? Right? What's next? Let's see. Hey Patrice, if so, have it. Hey Patrice, if I'm assuming I have a new LLC, how can I create a website when I haven't started my business yet? Great question, TT Williams. Will, you can go to Wix, right? You can go to Wix. You can go to GoDaddy and let them do the website for you. You can also hire Shantae Davis at gmail.com, I think it is. Reach out to her. She does websites. Let her do it for you, right? It's always best when you have a professional doing it for you. Or you can go to Wix, you can go to GoDaddy, and you build your website that way. Okay. I purchased an ebook for luxury vehicles. I don't see anything about insurance. Did I purchase the wrong book? You might have, but if I'm thinking what you're thinking, then yes, that book does have insurance. You're just not looking. But I would I need to know which one, because we have different ones, right? We have the G Wagon, we have the Corvette, we have different books. So yes, those do not talk about insurance. Now, insurance is a big play, okay? We pay $90 in insurance. Y'all think I'm putting that in every book? No, it got to make sense, because we got to tell y'all how to use the insurance. So let's make sure it's the right book, okay? Hey, coach, I'm trying to apply for the 7-Eleven fleet card. I'm still in tier 1. Who do I put down for trade references? I called Nav and they said I cannot put them down for trade references. You better put them down as a trade reference. How they gonna know? Nobody's calling for trade reference. Put me down as a trade references. Her secret vault, business phone number 844. Damn, what the hell is my phone number? 844-481-38. Go to Google, 28, whatever. Go to Google. Go to Google and type in her secret vault, and you will see my business phone number. Put me down as a trade reference. Put down Nav as a trade reference. Put down Uline as a trade references. Nobody is checking that. You guys are so overthinking this process. So overthinking this process. And I surely don't answer my phone, so they can call me all they want. And they're not going to call. Let's see. For a beginner, what ebook should I start purchasing? Always Bosses Build Business Credit. Always Bosses Build Business Credit. Bosses Build Business Credit has everything that you need. In the 2024 version, we made that book way more detailed, okay? You also have like corporate addresses and stuff in there. And that's if you're looking to build business credit, but I would need to know specifically what you're looking to do, because if it's building business credit vehicles, those are two different things, okay? When applying for business vehicle, is it okay to let them run my application to all banks or strictly with one bank? Preferably strictly with one bank. However, you can do whatever you want to do as a person, as a president, a manager, sure. Packed with so much information, isn't it? I see you have a couple others like the Maserati Corvette. What about the Lamborghini? Y'all not ready for that. And plus, let me take that back. Lamborghini, the process that I went through a Lamborghini, y'all, these people don't play no game. So that's why I did not put it out there, because I know it does not apply to the masses. Okay, I want things that apply to the masses. For the $450 Sam's Club hack, is that fully in Sam's Club only, or is it about utilizing Sam's Club? Strictly about Sam's Club. Exactly. Yeah, exactly what my books are titled, or exactly what it is. Okay. I'm listening. Okay. Hello. What tier, probably, Brittany? What tier can you apply for EIN only? Y'all, once again, it's not about tiers, it's about business structure. We went over this. We have tons of people in the community that has no paydex score, been in business for 30 days, been in business for 45 days, and have vehicles under their business. So thank you for posting that question, right? So yeah, we have on TikTok, we have somebody that named Queen Bee on TikTok, and I appreciate you posting that question, right? So she's asking me, is that $450,000 for sure? Queen Bee, I do not teach like that, okay? I don't know nothing about your business, so I cannot get on this live and lie to you and say, yeah, go buy it. It's $450,000 for sure. Stop letting people lie to y'all, because y'all looking for y'all be looking for guarantee with things that people cannot guarantee you just off of the top, right? We go on social media, we see people say, oh, I guarantee I can get you $250,000 in funding. And then they look at your credit and they're like, oh, I can't help you. Okay. I don't know nothing about your business, and I'm not going to lie to you and say, yes, it's for sure. I know nothing about your business. That's what I'll say to you. I will say to you, if you follow the structure, you will get the results. But am I going to say, is that $450,000 for sure? I'm not going to tell you that. Not gonna tell you that for you to buy a course. I prefer to lose a sale than to sit here and lie to you. I'm not about that life. Okay. That is so true. Um, let's see. No judgment zone. I love it. Absolutely. Does Fair Figure show as a cash account on Dun& Bradstreet? I'm still stuck on tier one, so I am adding more trade lines. So the cash account that you're seeing is NAV. That's what you're seeing. Okay. How is it possible to have tier skip, for example, tier one and tier three, and cannot get approved for tier two? Kenya. Now, you've been a part of my community for a very long time, and you know the process. Here's the thing: it's not a tier skip. Okay, we understand that certain. Okay, so let me give this to y'all the best way possible. Okay, we know there's 5 tiers to building business credit. Okay, tier 1 to tier 5. Okay, can you get approved for tier 3 inside of tier 2? Absolutely. Why would you want to do that? Right? Here's what I'm saying. You apply for tier 1, you're good to go. You apply for tier 2, you're good to go. You apply for tier 3, good to go. Here's the thing. If you go and you apply for tier 3 inside of tier 2, now you're looking at a $500, $1,000 approval versus a $100,000 approval. It's not what you get approved for, it's how much you get approved for. So this is why when you guys say skipping tiers, how is that possible? And can I get applied and can I get approved for tier 2? You just made a huge mistake for your business, right? Because you go and you apply for tier 3, which is the major gas cards inside of tier 2. You may have gotten, let's just say $2,000. You may have gotten $2,000 inside of for that tier 3 gas card inside of tier 2 when you could have got 200,000. It's not what you get approved for, it's how much you get approved for. Can you apply for certain things in different tiers? Absolutely. But why would you want to do that? Your approval amounts are not going to be as significant as it should be. And this is what a lot of you guys are doing. A lot of you guys are applying for things outside of the tiers. And then you look up 2-3 years later, and then you got $10,000 worth of business credit. Well, within that 2 years, you could have built $500,000 in business credit. We got to make it make sense. Okay, let me stay on YouTube for a while because y'all got a lot of questions over here. Where do you get this? Where do you get what bankruptcy 2020? So yeah, everything that we're talking about is on our website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com. You can either go on the courses or you can go on the ebooks. Okay. I got a valid question today. My second quilt order were paid late. Come on, Lala. Late because to have I guess causing you to have a 50 paydex score. Would you recommend me purchasing another $100 and paying it off within? You have to, Lala. You have to, especially if it's active, right? You have to. But you also need to add other tier 1 vendors on there. If we then dispute my 2 old late payments, you can do that too, Lala. I need that kit ASAP. Absolutely. How did you put ads on your live? They keep interrupting. That's YouTube, y'all. I have no idea. That's all YouTube, okay? That is all YouTube. Okay, thank you, Coach. I have Fair Figure, eCredible, Fair Figure, Nav, eCredible, and Quill. Perfect. Perfect, Lala. And then this thing over here on TikTok that making you put the puzzle in place over here. You did a board meeting for your entity. Of course, I'm the board member. Why would I not? Right? Ooh, y'all questions. Ooh, every time I try to go down slowly, y'all comment. Ooh, y'all got so many questions over here, and I love it. I ain't even mad at y'all. I love it. Okay, let's go to here because y'all questions are shorter over here. When tier is next for me now, I have Nav, Sam's Club store card on business. What tier is next for me now? I have Nav, Sam's Club store card on business credit file. You are all over the place, lavish family. Because if you did Sam's Club, most likely you did the Sam's Club store card. How much did they give you, right? That's a prime example because you're not in any tier just yet. You need 3 trade lines reporting for you to get a paydex score, right? How much did they give you? I just tell. So tell me how much Sam's Club gave you. How much should I have before the next tier? You're not in any tier just yet. We gotta back you up a little bit. Would you suggest someone to merge their LLC to a corporation instead? That's what I did. But why are you doing it, right? Don't just merge your LLC to a corporation. Why are you doing it? My team did that for me because my business was making a significant amount of income. And for tax benefit, it made sense for me to be an S corp. Okay. Thank you for the follow. You thought this well not to merge them. No, definitely don't merge the tiers. Absolutely not. Okay, how long should you be in each tier before you move on to the next? When everything reports. So tier 3 report, tier 1 report, tier 2 report, tier 3 report. You have to 3. So 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay. Thank you, Shantae. Can the Sam's Club funding be used after other places? Is it a Visa? So that's the tier 4. So you have the store card. The store card could be used in Walmart as well, but the MasterCard can be used other places. I got this reel that's coming up, y'all, that I'm about to drop to show y'all how to use Sam's Club MasterCard a little bit more. Right? Let me see if I can find the video real quick. It might be on the phone that I'm on right now, but let me don't waste no time, y'all, because my daughter, all of a sudden, she want to be a model, y'all. So I got to go take her to modeling rehearsal. So I got limited time with y'all today. Yeah, so that's to answer your question. I had to come up with a TikTok. Them commercial were aggravating me. What commercials? Okay, so perfect example, right? So lavish family, did you do Sam's Club MasterCard to get the paydex score, or did you do it after? If I structured my LLC wrong 4 years ago, should I start a new one or restructure the one I have? Always restructure. Always restructure. Okay. Let's see. All right, you two. Let me figure out where y'all at, cause woo Lord, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at with these questions. They came in fast. You're welcome. How long should I wait after I lock my personal credit? Let me see. I got to go up a little bit more. Hey, coach, you said we really on next to space. Da, da, da. I read that already. Thank you for the clarity. I read that already. Hello, I finally got through and bought the car challenge. I read that already. Da, da, da. Yeah, I got a lot of questions over here. I love it. Hey, what should we use besides the word? Okay, I read that already. Beauty, I'm like way too far up now. Okay, I see you have a couple of others like Maserati. I read that already. No Judgment Zone. Quill. Okay. Da 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 da. How did you put at? Okay, y'all asked me that. Blah blah blah. Okay. Da da da. I read that. Okay. KKK. What's the course of the book? Kendra, I don't know. You have to call them and find out. That is true as all banks, as if you were a single member or multi. Exactly. Yes. On my Dun and Bradstreet list, my business has 5 employees. Should I update it even though I run company alone? Leave it at 5. For my second quilt order, I tried purchasing the gift card. They canceled it saying to be I needed to be with them for 3 months. Yeah, so they have made some changes there. You have to order it a third time, okay? Third time. So we need to take the kid to the lawyer to legalize. No, not the lawyer, the company, the corporate structure company. Again, I asked because I don't want them to shut the account down. Uh, if that's something I will do. So tier three. We took the Extreme University when he first started. To retake it can we retake it again? Because these topics were not a part of the course. How does that work? Or what we had to do? So Kenya, yes, 3 years ago versus now is totally different. It's a completely different course. Okay. The only thing that you'll probably find, not even, because even doing business structure now is a little bit different, right? But 3 years ago versus this one is completely different information. You got different speakers, different information. The only thing that you will probably find in the first one that you find in this one is somewhat sort of like the business structure, because even with the business structure, a lot of things has changed. Okay. Thank you, Shantae. A lot of things has changed. Okay. So you would have to repurchase the course. It's very different. Very different. 10 times different than when I did that course 3 years ago. I was just starting. Okay. So I've been in the game for a while. So guess what? Totally different information. Okay. I missed what you said. That is the LLC supposed to be. The operations are, yeah. So LLC manager, corporations president. Own nothing, control everything. Absolutely. John Rockefeller. Exactly. That's why you do a Rockefeller trust. I am late to the live. Where would you purchase the corporate address? Any company that offers corporate address. So Opus, WeWork, Regis Alliance. You can also, it's also inside of my Bosses Build Business Credit ebook. We already found the address for you guys. You guys can just purchase the book, teach you how to build business credit, and pick an address from the ones that we have already. Okay. Lala with the commercials. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I feel like I'm skipping people questions, but I do apologize. Y'all got tons of questions over here on YouTube, and I'm trying to keep up, but it's like it keeps jumping different places. Hey, Coach P, just sticking my head in the in the show to show respect. Thank you. I'm just about ready to book a consultation with you and get in the challenge. Yes, Spark. Yes. Please let me, please. Okay, y'all. I can't see what's happening here. Come on, YouTube folks. Let's thumbs up the video. Thank y'all. Thumbs up the video. I appreciate it. Thumbs up, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. And YouTube, TikTok. Thank y'all so much for the live. Y'all popping over here. Okay. Thank y'all so much for the love over here. I appreciate it. When we form an LLC, should we lock our personal credit to form the LLC? No. Can I switch from the $300 ebook to the course? For the course 5-day vehicle challenge, can you switch? Absolutely. Are you asking can we do like a like, let's say you purchased a book already, can we give you the course for the remaining balance? Absolutely not. You already have access to the book. If that's what you're asking, right? But can you switch? Yes, you can just purchase a 5-day vehicle challenge, and it's still 75% off, so you're still saving money, right? But can you give me back the book and get the course? No, you read through the book already. You got the information from the book already. Absolutely not. Not saying that that's what you're asking, but I'm just trying to answer your question. Good evening, Coach. I bought the G-Wagon and Maserati course It's not a course, it's an ebook. What course? Did I have a wait, did I do a course on that? Course about a month ago. Definitely was not a course. You're talking about the ebook. And I just bought now the 10-day vehicle challenge. It's actually 5-day vehicle challenge. But we give y'all 10 videos, but I get your point. Where do I need to log in to access all of the yes, so if you on the website, so you should have gotten a username and password. If you don't remember, reset your password and then log in through the website, okay? How can I change my NIAC code when updating my LLC? Um, your NIAC code went up. So okay, y'all, when it comes to your NIAC code, it makes a difference with the banks, with your vendors, with the SAMs, right? So those are the places that you want to be very careful with your NIAC code. You are great. Thank you. Why in the world is YouTube putting commercials in to interrupt me? I'm about to call them. You know what? After we form the LLC, should we lock our personal credit? After you form it, like to build business credit, then yes. Um, can't I submit the lease agreement with Ali? For what? For what? With Alliance? For what? Let's see. I had an 80 before the Sam's Club. Before the Sam's Club card for the tier 2 line with Nav. Wait, I had an 80 before. So yeah, your approval amount was very low, right? Because the average number that they will give you in tier 2 is at least 8,000. At least 8,000. Does Extreme University cover Sam's Club hack, or I should put the purchase that separately? So no, you guys. So it doesn't cover it in the Extreme University, but we gave that to you guys as a gift. Okay, so no, you don't have to purchase the two of them. The Sam's Club hack is inside, so it's a separate video, obviously, but you have access to that. So no, it's not something that you have to purchase separately. Thank y'all for sharing this live. Coach, I have learned so much working on tier 1. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that you guys are learning, y'all. This is why I keep going live, because I want you guys to learn. The more you guys learn, the more you guys earn. Okay. I haven't seen one commercial. Hallelujah. You might have the premium plan. This is my very first live full of valuable information. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. All of my new people, welcome in. I have an LLC, but I need to structure it correctly. Right now, I can get 30K in credit, but don't have my business plan ready yet. Come on now. Come on now. And business plans is easy in 2024. You better go to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT. My name is Hersey Vault. My name is Patrice Jordan. I have a company called Hersey Vault. I'm looking to put together a business plan. The whole purpose of the business is blah, 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 blah. Can you help me put together a business plan? Boom. Business plan made. I'm about to just come work for you. That works too. That works too, Lisa. Does it make sense to get a vehicle in the business name if you're not making any money yet? Great question. So, tax write-off, that's one. 2, are you driving anywhere right now as a business owner? Of course it makes sense. Your insurance is 10 times cheaper than your personal insurance. You can maximize your deductions. You can write off gas. You can write off maintenance. Of course it makes sense. The tax law was made for businesses, y'all. It was not made for individual. It was made for businesses. This is why businesses has been taking over with maximizing their deductions. But again, that's completely up to you. What does it make sense to me? Yes. When my daughter turned 15, I gifted her a business. Guess what I did right after that? Bought her a Mercedes Benz. I have 22 net 30s. My highest net 30 is 31K, paydex score 80. 22 net 30s. Yeah. I would love to know how much those 22 net 30s cost you. How much money did you pay per month for that? Just to, I mean, you're going to get a paid score with 3 net 30s, okay? And we no longer use net 30s, we use subscription vendors. You only need 3, y'all, to get an 80 paid score. It sent I was finishing. Oh. um I did a consultation with Luffin. I'm looking forward to my next step. Yay, Bridget. Yes, amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. Um, what site would you recommend to access my business score? Yeah, business scores can only be accessed one place. Dun and Bradstreet is for your Paydex score. Okay. Experian Business is for your Experian. Equifax Business is for your Experian score. If you have Nav shows you now Experian and Equifax. You have to go to Dun and Bradstreet to access your Paydex score. Okay. Um, for the A to B fuel card, I am signing up for the prepaid card or their credit card. Definitely not the prepaid, y'all. Prepaid is not what we want to do. Okay. You're welcome. You are very welcome. I know y'all. I know y'all. Y'all dropped a lot of questions. Y'all just go ahead and redrop them questions, y'all. My apologies because I was trying, but it keeps bouncing. Okay, it kept bouncing. I learned that if you get the $15 credit Signal Plus, it will show the actual Paydex score. Do not pay the $35 like I was. So the 35 opens up everything, Lala. And you can do a lot of different things there. But yes, and plus you don't need to see a Paydex score. If you're just getting it for a Paydex score, just have it for free. You don't need to see the Paydex score. Coach, when you are getting your rental property, is that still no PG and no money down? Or is that method only for vehicles? So still no PG. Okay. You have to put money down, but we utilize business credit or grants. Okay. Uh, Coach B Hugs, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Whether I go to the site, it does not give me other options. I see all of the products and services, can't find where I can access the ebook and the ebook and the course. It's definitely there because everybody access it the same exact way. Okay. Also, what you can do is search your email for the like for the 5-day vehicle challenge. Search your email for it and then just click on that link inside of there. Okay. How did you ever figure out how to share? Ah, crap, the Laughlin code. Yes. He sent it to me. Thank you so much for that. 1 second. He did send it to me. So this is how you guys can actually access the corporate kit. So the company that I use is called Laughlin and Associates. And what they will do is, I gotta hide his number, y'all. 1 second. Yeah. So the company I utilize is Laughlin and Associate. So what I'm giving to you guys right now is a code where you guys can actually book a consultation with them for free. Okay. When you guys call, ask for Wayne. Let Wayne know that Patrice sent you. Let him know that if you have not started a business yet, they can formulate the business for you. They will do the business for you. They will give you the book. The book, every time I pay monthly for this, it reports to the business bureau, right? So if you make sure you guys have your corporate address, right? Because their job is not to find you a good corporate address. They'll give you whatever address you have available. So ask for Wayne, let him know that Patrice sent you. If you have not started a business as yet, let him know that you're interested in using their service to form you an LLC. If you already have a business and you're looking for your corporate kit, let him know that you spoke to Patrice and Patrice advised me that you can assist me getting my corporate kit. Okay. So I'd ask, just ask for Wayne or Brent, but preferably Wayne. Okay. and you'll get your corporate kit. Okay, so this is, so I don't know if you guys gonna have to scan this. Okay, go ahead and scan that. Grab your phone and scan that code. Why this thing always be crooked? Okay. If I have a $2,500 in store Sam's Club, 5,000 Sam's Club MasterCard, and $4,000 fuel card, what's my tier? You are all over the place, and your approvals are too low. Okay, your approvals are too low. Your Sam's Club store card should have at least $8,000 on it. Okay, your Sam's Club MasterCard should have at least $30,000 on it. You said Fuel Man 4,000. Fuel Man doesn't necessarily fall into any tiers. Yeah, I would need to know a little bit more information. Like, is that the only business vendors that you have? Because you all over the place. All right, so for y'all over here, go ahead and scan that. Coach, how often do you suggest we apply for business grants? Every week, every Friday. It's deactivated. What's deactivated? I am watching both videos. Hi, did you ever figure out how to, oh, the Laughlin code. Wait, this code is deactivated? Oh, crap. Y'all just call Laughlin Associates, ask for Wayne, and tell Wayne that Patrice sent you, period. You'll get right through, okay? Laughlin and Associates, it stated the QR code is deactivated. Damn it. Okay, call Laughlin and Associates, ask for Wayne, and just tell Wayne Patrice sent you, okay? Period. All right? They're asking for Social Security number for approval or send a 3-1 bank statement. How should I apply? I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, my bad with the QR code, y'all. It might have just been for that day. I'm using it too late. But just call Laughlin Associates, ask for Wayne, let Wayne know that Patrice sent you. Okay. Dang, y'all want me to give y'all the number too? I mean, y'all can hit Google and say Laughlin and Associates, but I guess I'm gonna give y'all the number. Dang. Y'all be wanting me to do everything for y'all. Just Google it, Laughlin and Associates. I got you. I got you. Wayne. I got y'all. I got y'all. All right. It is 775 883 8484. 775 883 8484. 775 883 8484. 8484. Yep. His name is Wayne. Wayne. Okay. Wayne. All right. Yes, Nevada. We don't know what state. Don't worry, I got y'all. Our coach is so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coach, you have some questions you missed over here. Dang. Okay, let me come back to y'all. Will you consider Afterpay as a payment method to pay for courses? So Afterpay, we're in the works on. It does not look like they're approving me, but we do have other options. So Afterpay, we have already requested for it already. Yeah. I will book a consultation. Yes. Okay, y'all. So here's the thing, y'all. A lot of y'all need business support. Okay. We have no problem assisting you guys in your journey. Okay. I see a lot of people on here asking about consultations. Here's what I would say about the consultation. The 90-minute, the 90 The 30-minute discovery call, excuse me. The 30-minute discovery call gives you guys access to ask questions, okay? A lot of you guys don't need to ask questions anymore. You guys need to start getting your business in order. We have now on the site, Shantae, go do me a favor. Let me do this really quick and let me go because I got to go take my daughter to acting class. What I want to do for you guys today, for those of you guys who are interested, who are really serious, y'all be serious about your business, okay? For those of you guys who are really serious about your business and want real support with taking your business to the next level, I have a 90-minute coaching session, okay? 90-minute coaching session. It is $1,297, okay? It is $1,297 for today only. I'm going to give it to those of you guys who are serious about your business for $597. You guys will get on a 90-minute coaching session with me, real coaching for your business, okay? Real coaching for y'all business. We're going to sit down. We're going to break down the business. We're going to figure out what y'all need to do, when y'all need to go. We're going to go left or we're going to go right with this business. Okay. The 90-minute consultation is $1,297. Today, I will do $597. Matter of fact, Shantae, hold on. For the first 5 people, put a cap on that for me. Put a cap on it. Because, yeah. Put a cap on there for me, Shantae. The first 5 people will get the 90-minute consultation for $597. Okay, we are going to do a full business analysis of your business. We're going to go over all your profiles for you. We're going to, if we have an address issue, if we got Secretary of State issues, if we got vehicle issues, if we got Airbnb issues, everything that you guys need to take your business to the next level, it will be in that 90-minute coaching session. So instead of you guys paying $1,297, okay, you guys will pay $597 for the first 5 people. Y'all, I do my best to help everybody, okay? I promise y'all I do. Y'all got to get serious about your business on both TikTok and YouTube. Everybody is like, YouTube and TikTok, everybody is like consultation. Absolutely. Shantae, do that for me right now before I get off this live. Instead of you guys paying $1,290 or $1,297, you guys will pay $97 today. You guys can schedule your consultation for any time on the weekend, next week, whatever, for $597. Okay? Shantae, cap that off for me, please. You're not really for Home Depot. If they're asking for PG and the update is a paper application. Now we get the new information because you're moving forward. Yes, correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. You get the new information. Absolutely. Are you sure you want your daughter going into industry? Like, I do not, y'all. But again, when you have children, right, you can't tell them no for everything. I tell my daughter no for everything. Okay. I am entertaining her with this nonsense. Okay. Entertaining her. We're going to go see. We're going to see what they're about. But again, when you have kids, sometimes you got to let them make their own decision. She's 17, about to be 18. Okay. At this point, she's getting older. I tell her no for everything. I don't want her to get into that industry. Right. However, I tell her no 99.9% of the time. This 1%, I'm going to entertain her. That's all I'm doing. Entertaining her. When you have kids, sometimes you have to do that. Okay. That's a steal. Link. The link is bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com. You're going to go under coaching sessions. Okay. bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and you're going to go under coaching sessions. Okay. Excuse the typo, asking coach to verify. Verify what? No special link. Just go into the website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com. Go to the tab that says consultation, and then it will say 90-minute consultation. And you can book your 90-minute consultation. Okay. Thank you for what you do. You're welcome. I appreciate, okay, talking to product. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. All right, y'all. I usually hate to get off lives with you guys, but I have to go drive my daughter all the way across town to see about this modeling stuff. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow on live, same time. Okay. We'll have no rush. We'll kind of go into things because we always on here for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Okay. So yes, keep your questions, bring your questions. Let's make it work. Okay. TikTok. I appreciate you guys as always. Miss West Shante, thank y'all so much for showing me love all the time. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow, TikTok. Okay. Yeah, YouTube, same exact thing. I appreciate you guys so much. The YouTube channel is growing. You guys, make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. I'm going to keep showing up, keep providing y'all information, keep providing y'all gems. Okay. So I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys so much. As a reminder, bosses build business credit. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.